Hey, what's up everyone? Alex Cormier here, Mindful Performance Coach, and welcome to your mini masterclass video on creating and optimizing a morning rising ritual. So I'm going to share with you the 3-step process that I use to get myself focused, energized, calm, and centered anytime I have a big day and I want to be on my A game. I try to do this as often as I can. So the first thing, and this ritual is based on Robin Sharma's 20-20-20 rule. I like to call it the 60-minute leader. So essentially it's 3 steps broken down into 20 minutes. You need to give yourself at least an hour. You know, this is just a rule of thumb. You can build your way up. You can even start with 15 minutes, right? Do 5, 5, and 5. Whatever works for you right now. I always recommend shrinking the effort first thing. Just commit to 15 minutes first and then move your way up as you get more comfortable and it becomes more routine, habitual. But this is going to change your day. And if you change your day, it'll change your life. So this is the first thing that I do. So number 1 is I get my body moving. But before that, I drink my pre-ritual cocktail, which is a glass of mineralized water. So if you don't have a mineralized water filter system like a Santivia, I'd recommend you get one. If you don't, you can just crack some Himalayan salt into your cup of water and squeeze some lemon in there, which I do as well from time to time. Try to do it more often, but as long as you get some mineralized water in your system first thing. The reason why we're so tired and groggy and you know, just kind of weighed down in the morning is because our body's dehydrated from the night before, right? We don't drink water for 8 hours, 8, 9, 10 hours, whatever, how long you sleep, 6 hours, whatever. Your body's going to be dehydrated, right? So that's gonna, your brain's function's gonna be off. You're not gonna be alert, awake. You know, you need that hydration, you need that proper hydration to be alert, energized, and focused. So, and for proper body and brain function. So the first thing you want to do is hydrate yourself with mineralized water. And then you get into step 1, which is movement. So you want to move your body first thing in the morning, right? So this can be light movement, like stretching or yoga, but I recommend some body weight. So just doing some push-ups. I like to do a 3-step cycle, which is 50 downward fire breaths, which I can show you in just a minute. I'll give you a little sample of my cycle so you guys can get some inspiration, maybe some ideas how you can create your own. And then number 2 is I move into 20 push-ups, and then 3, I do 50 mountain climbers. So I like to repeat that cycle as often or as much as I can. My aim for 20 minutes, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's only 1 cycle, which is only a couple minutes, but that's enough to get my heart rate pumping and increase my oxygen level in my body and in my brain. And that just gets me alert, focused, and awake right away. This is like, it's better than coffee. And I love my coffee. So if you really want to get a step up on your day and be on your A game, this is a morning ritual for you. This is going to really help you get focused and in the zone anytime you have a big day ahead of you. And if you do this on any given day, you're just going to have awesome days all around, because when you change your morning, you change your day. And if you change your day, you change your life. So this is number 1, you want to move your body. Number 2, I move into reflective practices. So I use quiet reflection. I like meditation. You can do journaling, gratitude, you know, whatever it is that you like to do. I highly recommend incorporating some meditation into your morning practice, because meditation is by far the most simple, easiest thing you can do to increase your focus and your presence, and just dialing into yourself and tuning into your own energy and learning how to align it and shift your emotional states when you get into those funky days, right? Where you're maybe stressed or overwhelmed or anxious, right? Or whatever other emotions you might be experiencing. So what I like to do is 10 minutes of mindfulness meditation. So just breath focus, breath work, focusing my mind, getting centered and calm, and then shifting into 10 minutes of visualization. So visualizing success, visualizing myself attaining my goals to increase inspiration, excitement, and increase my level of belief for achieving it, which will lead to taking more courageous and bold action towards the achievement of those goals. So that's my quiet reflection time. I also like to add gratitude in there as often as I can, because gratitude is just a great way to shift your mind from positive, empowering and happy, joyful thoughts versus like, you know, the dread of, you know, maybe the responsibilities that you have to get done today, right? So shifting to gratitude is really a great grounding practice to increase your happiness and moments of joy in your life. So that's another thing I like to include in that 20-minute quiet reflection section of the morning rising ritual. So that's step 2. Step 3, you want to study. You want to learn something, right? Leaders are learners, so you got to commit to your growth, commit to your education, right? Commit to your personal growth. So whether that be reading a book, whether it's just a few pages, I aim for at least 20, 30 minutes a day. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But you want to be introducing some kind of growth and learning into your day and into your morning, especially because that helps with your creative juices, your creative flow, right? When you're reading something or learning a new idea, you're internalizing it and you're creating ideas and how to implement it into your life. And you're also reflecting on how it applies into your life. And that will help with your creative, because you're focusing on ideas. So it'll help with your creative thinking, which is great for problem solving and just creating solutions and also creating success in your life, right? Your imagination and creative capabilities is going to directly impact your success in life, business, and relationships in any other area of your life, because it takes a creative mind to see things from a different perspective that's going to allow you to do things differently and to approach things differently, right? So you want to incorporate some learning, some studying into your morning routine. So the 20-20-20 rule, you can start with the 5-5-5 rule. You know, you can do 15-minute leader, 60-minute leader. If you don't currently have a morning routine, or maybe you've fallen off track, just start small, right? Start with 5 minutes of each segment, and that's going to be enough to get you started. And then just continue to raise the bar, continue to just increase the time that you spend for yourself in your morning. But for some of you, maybe you're just super busy, maybe you have kids. So just use the time that you have. I can guarantee you can find 15 minutes in your morning to do this, and you can include whatever it is that you want in your morning routine, but essentially having some movement, some quiet reflection, and learning something is going to really boost your energy, boost your focus, and put you on your A game to have a great day. So this has been completely life-changing for me. And every time I practice this routine, this rising ritual, I just have awesome days. I'm on my A game. Not a lot of things can knock me off my game. And I just feel present, centered, and focused throughout my entire day, which is priceless for me. So that is my morning rising ritual. Now I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of my first section, the first step, which is movement. I'm just going to give you a little flow and give you some inspiration so that you can create your own. So this is a quick rundown of my step 1 of the rising ritual, the 6-minute leader. And essentially the first thing that I do, in the movement section, is I just do mountain pose, take a nice deep breath and stretch. And I just do a downward fold. Just get a nice stretch in. Just get nice and loose. And then I move into downward dog. Sometimes I can stay there for a little bit. I just wake up my body. I do walk the dog a little bit. Just get the tension out of my muscles, loosen up my joints. Then once I get into downward dog, I move into downward fire breath. So this is what I like to call downward fire breath. I don't know what the actual name is for this, if there actually is a name. But I take a deep breath. And then I get into plank. I take another deep breath and move back into downward dog. And I do 50 of those. And then I do some push-ups. I do about 20 of those. And then I do 50 mountain climbers. And then I usually do child pose after each cycle. Take some deep breaths and rest until I'm ready to do another cycle. So I do up to 1 to 5 of those cycles. I aim for 20 minutes, but again, sometimes it's just one cycle, sometimes it's 5 minutes. 20 minutes is more of a workout. So depending on how much time you have and what you want to get done, if you don't have time for a workout that day, just do a little 20-minute workout, body weight. And you can mix that up, you can do whatever you want, maybe some air squats, air lunges, whatever it is that work for you, whatever you enjoy doing. And the point is just to get your body moving. If you don't want to do a cycle like that, just do some push-ups. 10 push-ups will be enough to elevate your heart rate and increase your oxygen levels and really get your brain awake, alert, and focused. So thanks for joining the masterclass. We'll see you soon. Peace.